Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris. Thanks for joining me once again. Alright guys, we're rounding out the winter hop bombs. Of course, I'm talking about Founders Double Trouble Double IPA, coming in at 9.4%, 86 IBUs. Count them, 80 freaking 6. But with that said, guys, let me get this into a glass, let you know how it smells, tastes, and give you the verdict on the Founders Double Trouble Imperial IPA. Alright guys, so the appearance on the Double Trouble IPA. Again, I've been saying this a lot lately, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, like it's a light straw colored, light orange. A little bit of haze in there, definitely some hop haze in there. There wasn't much head to speak of. There was about half a finger's worth with some really big bubbles. Lots of alcohol lacing on this one. The feet are crazy. Some nice carbonation near the top, but just, you know, an unremarkable IPA, I guess. All right, the aroma on the Double Trouble. Stirred up. Wow, really nice, pungent, kind of punch you in the face pungent. Big astringency, big citrus notes. Definitely that Midwest sweet tropical fruit flavor coming through. Some breadiness, sweet breadiness in there. Yeah, you get that onion kind of characteristic that you do in some IPA. It's like that's literally what it smells like. It smells like a fresh onion. Mixing with like a sweet pineapple, sweet tangerines. A really, really nice smelling beer. All right, the taste on the Double Trouble. Right at the front of the tongue, nice amount of bitterness. Not too much, not too little. Let you know it's definitely a double IPA, definitely in there. Middle of the tongue is a lot more malt forward. There's a nice big malt backbone in this one. Kind of blends real nicely with a touch of alcohol. Very light, you don't notice it, almost 10%, you really don't notice it all that much. Some sweet fruits kind of blending in there, kind of mixing in, doing their thing. Mixes with the bitterness at the front of the tongue. Ends on a real dry note similar to a West Coast IPA, which is really nice. I love how Founders can do that. This is just a very, very typical Midwest Imperial IPA. Similar to Hop Slam, although I think it's kind of dialed down a little bit. I think Hop Slam's a bit more hop forward. Definitely a bit more hop forward. You don't get the sweetness in this one like you do in Hop Slam. It's more of a West Coast bittering, you know, dry taste, but it does have that sweetness from the different hops varieties in there. It's a really, really nice blended beer. It's a really great tasting beer. All right. The end of the day, the end of the hot bomb, so to speak, of the season. What is the final verdict on the Double Trouble IPA, coming at 9.4%, available now where Founders is sold? You know, I got to give this one an A as well. Out of the three, I think, that compete this time of year, Nugget Nectar, Bell's Hop Slam, and this Double Trouble, I think this one is the best one to kind of represent a meeting between Nugget Nectar and Hop Slam. It kind of has characteristics of both and kind of does its own thing. It's got a nice hop sweetness in there, a really, really great hop backbone. This has one of the better hop backbones. I think this one does a better job than Nugget Nectar does. It doesn't have the overall sweetness that Hop Slam does, but it definitely has a bit of hop sweetness in there. Really, really nice dry finish is what I like on this one, that you don't get in Nugget Nectar and Hop Slam. This one has that West Coast dryness in there. They all have their own, you know, high notes. They all have their own low notes, and this one is no exception. It is a great Imperial IPA, and I think it's overlooked. A lot of people overlook this beer, and I don't know why, because maybe it just gets lost in the shuffle. I don't know if it's better than Hop Slam. Hop Slam's up there for me, but this is on par with Hop Slam. It's one of the better Imperial IPAs produced, you know, in the US today, and I highly recommend you guys give it a shot. It is easy to get if you can get Founders stuff, and it's fairly cheap. So with that said, guys, I'm going to give Double Trouble from Founders Brewing an A. Remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers, guys. Cheers.